Hold
Jeez.
on, Mikey. I asked and ye shall receive. I mentioned Amanda
Ye are
is
welcome, sir.
Amanda.
Yeah. Hi.
Amanda is on another dumb show. I mentioned the drama in the chat regarding Amanda earlier, and I asked if she was here, if she would give us a call, and here she is. Amanda, how are you? Long time no see.
I'm fine. Yeah, how are you guys?
Good. Good to hear
What's
your
up,
voice.
Amanda?
I haven't really listened anymore just because people in the chat are just so the way they are. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be around it, you know?
That's fine if you feel like the negativity is not something that's good for you. If you felt some negativity, I wouldn't say it's all negativity there, but at times it
No,
can
just
be. And
some, just some.
yeah, when if it comes to you, if it bothers you, that doesn't. I understand, totally get it. You can watch with the chat turned off, I think. So.
I know. Mikey told me to do that. I'm like, yeah, I might just do that. Like, just X that out and just forget it and just like listen and and watch videos when you guys do it, of course.
There you go. Just avoid the drama then.
Because I'm just like, got so much stuff on my plate anyways. I'm like, you know what? That's just gonna pile on to it, and I cannot deal with that right now.
Right on. Yeah. Well, that was the big beef last night. Really was apparently something you had said along the lines of that you were choosing to intentionally get people sick. Is what the allegations were. You were saying that to people that you don't care about. You only care about animals. You don't care about people, and that you are going to intentionally get people sick when you're sick, and especially children. That was the allegation.
Well, I'm glad that they're like hooked on that shit. Because no, I mean, I really don't care for people, and this is why I don't care for people, because of this exact reason. Yes, I like people a lot less than I like animals. Animals are better than people, but intentionally get them sick, like I don't give a crap if I get you sick. Like that's whatever, you know. I've been doing this stuff since like elementary school. Like I would go to school sick because I was just like that's just how I am. Maybe it's selfish, I don't know, but I don't like go around licking shopping carts and this and that and sneezing and coughing on people. But if like I'm sick and you get sick from me, then okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
It doesn't affect me anymore. I mean, it's not like, I don't know. Maybe it's a shitty way to view things, but it's literally been like that my entire life. So it's not anything special.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But, I mean,
the way it was
like,
implied was that
this,
the way it was implied is that you were like, hold on, the cat's getting the camera. Cal, go away from the camera, baby. Good kitty. It was implied that you were like going out and you were with COVID coughing in babies' faces at the grocery store and stuff. Is kind of the way it was. They said that you.
I mean, here's the thing though. Like, this is the thing. You can't tell what people are, how it's coming out across a text message, or you know what I mean. So for me to say like I don't care, like they could take it that way, but at the end of the day, I'm not going and coughing in babies' faces and sneezing on them and doing whatever.
That's good.
That's not something I would do, but as a whole, like, yeah, I absolutely like animals way more than I like people, like any day.
Okay, well, that's understandable.
But,
I know there's a lot of people. B1's probably that same way, and I can be that way at times. Animals are,
she's totally doing exactly what I would do in life. Like, I want to do what she's doing because I love animals as much as she does. So that's like, I love that she does that.
Well, get a job at a vet tech office. It's something you can do. It's not a hard thing to do. I mean, you don't have to become a vet tech. You can be an assistant, I think, and still, because Brittany's not officially a vet tech, but she does all the vet tech stuff. No, she went to school for it and never actually got the actual certificate for it because, I don't know, there's a million different things that happened at the time. And so, she just got a job as an assistant and has worked her way up to the point where they trust her enough to do some procedures. And Ohio has different laws where there are some procedures she can't do, and there's some that she can do as a tech. Some that she can't do because she's not a tech, and then some she can do because she's only an assistant. So it's definitely a good, get a foot in the door, go be a receptionist or something at one, and then, slowly work your way to the back. That's kind of a good way to get a foot in the door job, at a vet tech or a veterinary office.
Totally. I just don't know if you guys care or not, but like this weekend I have like a ginormous sale coming up. Like it's like one of those I think I bit off more than I can chew kind of thing, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna wing it and see how it goes. But it's like every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's gonna be so big.
Well, I'm doing the same thing.
And
I'm
it's
working
like,
Friday. I'm working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday too. I got a whole packed weekend of weddings, so I understand the nerves that go along with that. But I'm sure you'll do fine. Don't worry about it. It's just an opportunity for you to make more money. You know what you mean?
right.
You know what I
I
mean?
want to also clarify yesterday, I swear on everything, and I promise I swear this, I was not trying to sound rude or catty or whatever. If it came across that, I do apologize. But I was literally just wondering, like, it was just a question, like, what does the 199 get you a month? It wasn't
Oh,
like, oh, what the hell, you know, it
actually,
wasn't like, oh my God, like, what does it get you? It was more like,
I
so what does this get you? What does that, you know, that's what I was wondering. It was
gotcha.
not at all like rude, because when you're like, I'm sorry, it's not for everybody. I'm like, no, I swear it wasn't supposed to sound like that. I was just wondering, what does that get you? That's all.
All right, cool. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad that I didn't upset you because there were some people that were upset with the tier changes. So the $1.99, what
No,
that gets
and
you
that was
is
like hilarious. They all attacked me yesterday because of that. I was like, I seriously just asked the question. That was like, there was nothing like negative in it. And I was like, why is everyone attacking me?
right on. Well, Amanda, you know me. I try to stay out of it and try to stay neutral with everything that goes on with the chat. But you know how it goes. But it's good to hear your voice. I'm glad to hear you are around and that you're watching a little bit and that you are, if you're catching up on replays or either way, it's just good to have you around. And then I hope, what's going on
Yeah,
with
I'm here. I'm always here.
what's going on with the house arrest and stuff with the whole situation with
Oh,
when you got alleged
it's
you were
pretty much
accused
squashed.
of threatening a neighbor's kid or some other, you know, somebody's kid. So it's
Oh,
all
true.
wash. It went
Yeah.
away.
It's pretty much squashed. No, I'm on probation for a year, but like what they did, they gave me like, I don't know what you call it, but it's the least like level of probation. Like I don't have to call in, I don't have to do anything. Like I literally just am on it. And they're like, obviously you don't get in trouble, so just stay out of trouble. But probably in January I can just go back to court and they can just get it cut in half by 6 months for like good behavior or whatever. And then after a year after that, I can go back to court and get it, what's the word, expunged or whatever. So that way it like never happened.
Yeah, though, that's good. So it'll
It's
be off your record
pretty
and you
much
can
that,
just
yeah.
live a normal life like it never happened. So that's good. Well, that worked out nice because I knew you were real worried. They were trying to throw the book at you there for a little bit. So that's good to know that it didn't turn out so
Well,
ugly for you.
yeah. Well, it was funny because the judge's bailiff came up to me and he's like, I just want to tell you, like, I know why you're here, and I think it's screwed up that you're here because I did the same thing, but I threatened a kid in his face. I went to the school and did it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I did it in writing. Yeah, that's bad, but he straight up told me, he's like, I just threatened a little kid, and I'm like, oh my God. So like everybody was on my side. They're like, it's just the law. It's nothing you can do. You did what you did, but everybody was on my side and everybody felt bad for me, which is phenomenal.
Well, that's good. Well, like I said, I'm glad that things turned out that you're just, you know, got that easy probie and you don't have to go drop and do all that stuff and you just kind of live a normal life and just kind of make sure you mind your P's and Q's and keep your temper under control, right?
Yeah, dude, I'm saying it out loud in the wind. You know what I mean? Like, if you get my drift, so I can still say it. I just say it when no one's around, and it's still out loud, but no one hears it.
There you go. Well, just be careful and stay out of trouble. It's good to hear from you, and I hope to see you around more. And again, yeah, if you don't want to go with the chat and everything, then obviously just shut it off and just watch the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, and that's what Mikey suggested. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea, and I should have done that in the first place because I don't need to be around toxic stuff. I don't need to see it. It affects me in the worst way.
Well, again, like I said, if it's bothering, it's not for everyone. I totally understand that. You know, there are tons of people who watch who have nothing to do with the chat. So I totally understand. So don't feel weird or anything like that. But you're always welcome back if you want to come back and hang out with the league. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, I'm always here. Trust me, I'm here. I'm just lurking in the shadows like a creep. I'll just admit that, like, I'm here. I'm watching, but you just might not know.
All right. Well, good stuff. That's good to hear, Amanda. I appreciate it, and thank you for your support. Good luck.
You're welcome.
All
Thank
right,
you.
bye on. Okay, well, there you go. So I don't think that was a direct denial of the allegations, but we got yeah, I kind of said and don't give a fuck a little bit. Mike, it sounds a little bit like, no, kind of a little bit like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Own
I
it.
said it, don't give a fuck. It's too bad. So, let's see. It's interesting that she brought up B1 and all the vet tech stuff. I had an interesting day a scary day actually. The old Bean Arena there. I was out in the kitchen and I was making myself something to eat, and I was just kind of standing there. All right. Oh, shit. I forgot to turn my lights on. Hello. Welcome to another Dumb Show. I'm another Dumb Show host. Thank you for joining me on issue number 121. Thank you for being here this evening. I hope you guys had a wonderful day today. I had a great day till up to about, about an hour ago when all of this shit broke. Holy crap, you do a fucking couple updates, you do an update to Adobe and just decides not to play anymore, just decide not to work. So I had a bunch of videos ready for tonight and stuff and they decided not to work. So I had to retool everything, back, uninstall 24, go back to Adobe 23, fix that shit though, baby. So I'm in a good mood. So your boy Dumb was able to pull it together. Now we got a show, baby, so everything is all good to go. I want to give a shout out to Brap, who was first in the chat. Good to see you getting in there first. I see he took advantage of the new emoji I put in there, and I also saw another person who took advantage of the new emoji in there. My dude, what is going on? How are you?
I should turn my mic on. What's up,
That's
buddy?
all right. I'm good, man. How are you? Did you see the new emoji I made
Good.
for you, bro?
Oh, I already lit up the chat with a double line of it. I tried to do it like as much as I could, but then it told me I was being too excessive.
There it is. I just found it. I just see it. All right.
Yeah, I got super excited. It's about time. I thought maybe you were going to do like, I don't know, there'd be a Taylor Swift one or...
Nah, not yet. Well, I
Like
thought about something like that, but I got another one in there. I put one in there for old Blue Wolverine too. So we'll see if he makes it into the chat tonight. We can find some new toys to play with. The phones are working. 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. If you guys want to give us a call, that is the number to call. Like I said, the phones are working. It's been so nice. I've had so many people calling in over the past couple days, so I appreciate it. Did you get a new chair? Something's creaking like a mofo.
Yo, it's been creaking like this for the last week.
Really? I just noticed that all of a sudden. I don't know where that. How did I not notice that? It's been doing that for a week.
I moved out of my other chair. I can't, dude. I bought that chair when I moved. I just did that breathing thing too. Son of a bitch.
Freaky breathing too.
Yeah, I know. I bought this chair when I moved in, and it's like half a love seat, but it's like a person and a half chair. It's like super wide, it reclines. And I was like, oh, that's going to be dope. But I only sit on one side. So now one side is completely worn in. The other side is just useless.
So you're sitting
because
like
I lean over to the right. And I just can't wait to get the game room set up upstairs so I can drag this chair up there and get the other half of my couch.
Oh, okay. So then are you going to switch the whole studio and everything up there too, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to move upstairs. I've been shopping for desks and wall mounts and I think a new TV because I think I need a bigger TV.
What size do you have now?
I got 55 or no, yeah, a 55-inch OLED.
Okay, cool. Yeah, oh yeah, you got to go at least 65. I mean, there's no going back. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go, I mean, obviously go bigger if you can, but if
I think I'm going 75 or 82 with the QLED for like $3,000.
Dude, don't do that. I'm telling you right now.
Why not? I spent $2,500 on this OLED.
You don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. The TVs I have, the monitors I have, and don't you judge it by this blurry shit right here, because that's the camera being blurry to keep me in focus. These TVs were $300, dude, and
are they LCD?
Yeah, or no, they're
I don't
LED.
Like it
no, they're LED.
I don't. Okay. Because I don't like LCD. LCD, it lights up by panels. And I don't like the panels because you can see when something light is coming across the screen.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
I like the super dark blacks for the OLED. Looks really good. I don't know.
I'm telling you, to buy one. It's $300. If the worst thing you do, you put it downstairs because it's $300. I'm telling you right now, it's this ONN TV. It was $299 when I got it. I think I got it at either Target or Walmart. Target. I think I got maybe one of each. One at Target and one at Walmart. But I'm telling you right now, they are great. They look great. They sound great. I mean, you're gonna hook a speaker system to it up to it, but I just downloaded. I didn't realize my son had Spider-Man 2 in his library, so I downloaded it over to mine too to go check it out on the PS5 because you had mentioned it the other day, and I was like, oh shit,
Spider-Man 2, is the one that comes out? When does that?
I misspoke. Miles Morales.
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Because my buddy threw me off with that too. He was like, yeah, Spider-Man 3 comes out soon, and I was like, wait. I started looking up Spider-Man 3 video game. There was nothing, and it said Spider-Man 2 was coming out. He's like, no, I meant Miles Morales. That's really Spider-Man 2.
So I'm a dipshit. That's what I meant. I downloaded that, and I was blown away by the depth and everything. And that's what I was even saying to myself. I was like, man, for a $300 TV, I cannot believe the picture I'm getting. So, dude, I'm telling you, I know these TVs are you think you're getting such better quality, which you might be, but I'm telling you right now, man. Give one of these a shot. Give one of these cheaper TVs a shot. This is the 65.
My father.
So again,
my father's got one, and I just recently I'm able to compare playing Forza because I wanted him to get to play it on the steering wheel and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I went and watched what it's like on his TV compared to mine. He's got a 65-inch TCL or something like that.
Yeah.
It meets all the requirements of the Xbox and everything like that. And it looked good. Don't get me wrong. It definitely looked good on the Xbox One or the Series X that I got. But then I got home and played it for the first time on the OLED that I have, and it's a night and day difference.
Is it real? Okay. Well, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but maybe I'm just.
But I also sit like right up, like balls deep into the TV. Like you talked about when you were a kid and you drag your chair right up to the front of the TV. That's what I do. I drag this shit.
I'm 5 feet, maybe 6 feet away from the TV right here where I'm at, and I can see every blemish I have. I mean, every single little tiny little blemish, I can see every single one of them. So, I mean,
I'll try it. I'm going to try it. It ain't going to hurt because if I don't like it, I just return it.
Exactly, and I'm only in 1080p. I'm not even watching in 4K or HDR. So I mean, and when I watch in 4K on this TV, like when I watch the baseball games in particular are really, really good in 4K. Football games are good too, but baseball is just because it's moving a little bit slower, obviously. So it looks better because
that's
faster.
As close to 4K as you can get. I don't believe it's really true 4K unless you're using some type of physical media like a Blu-ray.
Right, and exactly, and I'm streaming it too, so it's probably losing a bunch of whatever. But I'm telling you, dude, like I said, like you said, buy it. If you don't like it, you take it back.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
But I definitely got to do at least 75 or 82 inch.
Yeah, so I think the 75-inch version of this one was maybe $4.99, I think. And I just said to myself, I didn't need it at that point. I actually, in hindsight, it would have been cooler to get the 75 on this wall and just get the 65 here because it's perfect for my background. But it would look a little weird, I think, with the one big TV and the one smaller TV. So in this one, you can't go bigger because there are windows on the sides of them. So it would cover half of the window. It's already covering like the trim, so it would cover actually into the window, and I don't want to do that. So,
Now you got me thinking about how I can really do that room up. I could. No, never mind.
You're gonna want two TVs at this point. So even if
I was just thinking, I might as well put all three up there and go with the 75 or 82 inch in the middle and my 255s on both sides, and then just buy the $300 TV for down here.
Why not? You can't. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
keep your good TVs and then buy a cheaper one just for like casual watching and stuff. Yeah, I mean.
I've been thinking about a career change too.
Really?
I just got swayed. Not swayed, but I was walking by a buddy's office today, and he was like, "So when you gonna come do outside sales?"
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh man." He was like, "You've been here for 15 years. 90% of the people that you're selling these things to, you've serviced their generator and you've sat at their kitchen table for the past decade. So
right?
you already have the built-in trust. It's no cold calls, nothing like that. The dude was
Yeah,
like, "Don't you want to make like 100K a year?" I was
bro,
like,
that's awesome. If you know, dude, I'm telling you, the next step is that you already have the connection there. It'll just be learning the closing skills. That's really the key to sales. If you can figure out how to close them, and then you're going to be fine. You already have the
that
network,
I can already
and
do.
yeah, you have the
But
network, the knowledge of the
it's
equipment.
just change is so scary though, man.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
mean,
think like I'm just like a grease monkey, and I get to just kind
well,
of
just tell
do
them
my thing all
it's some,
day.
tell them that it's something you want. If it is something you're actually interested in trying, try it, and but do it with the kind of the caveat. Look, guys, I love what I'm doing now. So if it doesn't work out with the sales thing, can I come back and be a grease monkey again or whatever? So, see how they
I
feel
just
about
keep
that.
feeling like there's like a there's like a ceiling that I can hit when it comes to what I do professionally, and I'm like at
Uh,
that ceiling now.
I don't think.
No,
I mean, you
for
can't.
what I do mechanic wise.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, yeah. I mean,
Like I have
probably unless you
myself backed
move to
into a
some
corner.
bigger company that works on bigger generators or something. I mean, that's probably the only thing
Yeah, and I got no
left to
interest in
do.
working on them big old generators. I got no interest in the type of electricity that will
What about stuff
blow me up.
like you mentioned Taylor Swift? Like, they use generators for those kind of tours and stuff like that, or is it just like they're
Oh,
plugging
dude,
into the system,
they bring all their own generators and stuff
just
like
trucks
that.
worth of
Like
generators and?
like when Bert talks about how many trucks like for his fully loaded festival,
Mhm.
he had like 18 trucks in the fleet.
Okay, and one of them's just a truck,
So two or
generator truck.
three of them were generator trucks. Like when they did fully loaded out at the Red Wings park out here, Frontier Field, they
Mhm.
had 3 generator trucks in the back, powering the stage, powering everything else.
Why don't you try to figure out a way to get a job working on one of those? With one of those, you travel all over the fucking country and see if is that something that's doable. If you like, I mean,
Yeah,
there's the next level up from no, you're not interested
yeah,
in
that
that.
is the next level up. That's why I'm saying like I've hit a ceiling for what I do, and
Mm.
the next logical step would be into sales. And I can't. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not going to keep physically beating the shit out of myself and rolling my ankle and falling down hills.
That's true. You can avoid all that. You'll spend. I mean, you will have to tighten it up and be a little bit more professional, and you won't be able to be as
That's what they
baked.
told me.
And
They were like, they said you're gonna have to go get your hair cut. I was like, I
yeah,
ain't getting my
dry
hair
it,
cut.
clean up. You probably some people make you have no beard. Like some sales places, you're not allowed to have a beard. All like, I mean, that might not be their rules, but a lot of places you can't have a beard or a mustache. You got to be clean shaven.
You've already
That's a
scared me away from sales. I'm going back to turning wrenches tomorrow. Fuck this shit.
No, the only thing I don't like about sales is well, if you're already selling them, you're going to be dealing with the same customers and you're already selling them right now, you're already selling them maintenance plans and things like that. If the next step is selling them the actual generator, upgrading a generator when it's time to do so, it seems like it makes sense. I mean, it's almost like an easy next step for you because you just
It
got to
is,
keep
and
up
I
with the
know
new
how to
stuff.
install them. I know where they go. And the only thing that I have to learn all the paperwork side of it, which is easy, I guess.
Mhm.
But the like all the code and stuff like that
Right.
for the
Well,
different counties, what electricians.
they're also going to tell you when they say no cold calling means somebody else is doing the cold calling and setting the appointments for you, which means it might not be a cold call. It will be a new potential client, though. It'll be like a prospect,
I
probably.
want to say that 30% of our customers, maybe 40%, are all replacement at this point. I mean, we've got it. Shit, dude. We've got over 20,000 units in the field.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
I'm
we're
just
a
what I'm saying, though.
giant company.
But that's the thing. Companies only grow when they add new business. So
Oh yeah, that's fine.
you'll be doing plenty of you won't be prospecting, but you'll be doing the one dealing with the prospects when it comes to once the appointments that are probably some people just sitting in a room or a cube somewhere setting those appointments for those outside sales dudes. If you don't
Oh
have to
yeah,
do
they
cold
all work.
calling,
I'm gonna have to work in the same office with them. That's inside sales and outside sales. They all work out of the
I've done
showroom
them.
together.
Yeah, I've done them both. So I get it. But the cool thing is you might get to do some trade shows and stuff and show them off there. And if you guys move up to where you're going to sell to some
I already
commercial
work the
ones.
trade shows. I already do all the trade shows when they're there. They put the technician that knows the most about the generators out there to sell to prospective customers.
Yeah, so there you go. It sounds like, and you're charming and outgoing, and you know your product, and you're passionate about it. So I think you'd do well in it, to be honest with you. So I just think don't let them, just kind of put it out there. Like, look, this is a huge change for me, and I do like what I do right now, but I'd like to have the opportunity. Don't boot me if I can't sell. Put me back in the grease monkey pool or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd want to be able to. I don't want to have that door closed on the service department side of things. Because if I really don't like it, like it might be something I don't like. I might not be a person that's motivated by money and commission. I might just want to go back to my regular scheduled shit.
But it feels like you're already kind of, like I said, doing it a little bit already. So it's just doing
I
more.
am, and this is something that I've been thinking about for like the last 5 years too. But it's something that just scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, change is hard, and it does. And one of the things too is when it comes with sales, a lot of times at the bar, a lot of meetings after work at a bar, all that kind of shit. So I mean, there's a lot of that stuff. A lot of lunchtime meetings at bars and restaurants.
None of that at this business.
Really?
None of that.
The sales guys don't meet at the end of the day or after a bar or at lunchtime and have a beer and eat lunch.
Sales guys are all over this part of the state, and their meetings and contract signings and everything like that go to 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. So there ain't no like set schedule. Let's meet at the bar type of deal. These dudes are out chasing sales 24/7.
All right. Well, that's a lot of work. That is a big schedule change, having to do all that. So that's something to keep in mind too. If you're going to have to work, if you're going to be working, is it all commission? Is it salary plus commission? That's a huge thing.
I have no idea. Oh, I know some of the commission stuff, but I'd imagine it's salary too.
I would say that's a big deal if you have to, because they might be a lower salary with the opportunity for commissions. So you got to follow the money. Are they?
Oh yeah, I got to talk to them. Yeah.
You've been there a long time, so they might also be going, we could hire some grunt younger than Mikey who's going to work for $5, $6, $7 less an hour. We move Mikey over to sales. We pay him less, and hopefully he can sell. And we pay him when he does, and if he doesn't, then he's making less in a salary. So. Follow the money. You never know what their intentions are. It might seem like they're good, but it might be, you know how that shit works. I mean, it's a corporate. You work for a corporation now too. So
I do, but the only good thing about that is the president of my company is the man that hired me. He was my original operations manager. He took over for the original owner.
Yeah, I know.
And me and him go way back. So that's if it was somebody else, I wouldn't even be thinking about making this move.
Was it him that said it to you?
No, it was another manager. It's somebody that misses being in the field too. So I don't know why he said that to me, but man, he planted that seed in my head, and it's something I haven't been able to stop thinking about.
Is he misses being in the field? Is he just trying to get your spot? He's gonna go. He's gonna.
No. He's moved. He's already moved up the chain and everything like that.
Right on. Okay. Well, I get he was tired of being a grease monkey, and I guess you're tired of being a grease monkey too. And you know who else was tired of being a grease monkey, Mikey? Well, yeah. Honestly, we'll see what happens. When are you going to make the move? Tomorrow? Next day? You going to think on it a day? You going to sit down with them tomorrow and be like, yo, what's this deal?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have a conversation with the president and vice president and just say, hey, this is where I see myself going. Mm-hmm. I'd like to know what you guys think about it. Because obviously they need some time to find a replacement for me.
Right.
In the field as well.
Irreplaceable.
So that would take some time.
Irreplaceable.
That's what I think. I think I really am. There is nobody there that's going to close like I do on maintenance agreements and everything like that. So they might not let me. They might say, we can't afford to have you go there.
Maybe you integrate the two of them. Upsell the maintenance contracts when you are selling the product itself. When you sell the generator to them, you also sell the maintenance contract. And
I already planned on that shit. I can sell them up to 3 years at a time. There's not one customer that'll ever leave without one of them.
Well, there you go. Perfect. So, well, all right. Well, it seems like you kind of have an idea of already what you're doing, and it sounds like you have an idea CYX is asking, did they approach Mikey or did he ask about getting into sales? No, he walked past the guy's office and the guy called him into his office and said, hey, check this out. I'm trying to check in with the chat here, making sure everything's all good in here. I see Creepy Michelle telling people don't get something started. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Phil Crevice is saying in here.
Oh shit! I'd have to wear deodorant every day if I was in sales.
You would have to wear deodorant.
That might be.
You might have to wear a collared shirt every day. You know, that kind of stuff. They'll make you wear a collared shirt. You might have to wear some khakis or some slacks, that kind of stuff. Which honestly isn't the worst. I actually love
that. Ain't the worst, bro. It sounds worse wearing deodorant every day, to be honest with you.
Well, you know somebody who has been wearing lots of deodorant to cover up their stinky smell, and I don't know how you do it, Mikey, not wearing deodorant because, well, I haven't been showering, so that's part of the problem why I stunk. But boy, guess who got to take a shower today? Oh man, it was so nice. I showered in my own shower.
I feel like $1 million. I feel like, oh dude, it has to feel so good.
Oh, it was awesome. I felt great. It was a little weird doing it without, because they put a new shower head on, and it's just like a regular old one, and I'm used to having one that comes off with the thing. You get all
I got the double sprayer with the raindropper one.
I think I want to get a new one to put on there. So I just told them, put the one you have on now, and then when I get some extra dough, I'm going to get like a nice fancy one that increases the water pressure, and like you can use there's one on the back that like sprays everywhere and you can clean with it. Like there's some sweet ass shower heads available out there. So it was good to get in there. It was kind of weird though, Mikey. I'm a glass shower door guy. When I moved into this apartment, one of the things I loved about it was the fact that there was a sliding glass door on the shower. Well, when they replaced the tub, they removed the sliding glass door and they threw it away and said, I have to get a shower curtain. So I got a shower curtain, and of course, I hate shower curtains. Can't stand them. They blow in, they touch your leg, they make you feel all weird and all gross, and they bump you. I feel like I got to re-shower all over again. It's nasty. So I hate shower curtains. And
just bumping into one makes you feel like you need to shower all over again?
Yeah, that spot, wherever I bumped on the shower curtain, I need to rewash that spot and rinse it off because it's dirty. The shower curtain's dirty. So it freaks me out. So
How's it dirty?
It just got grime on it, soap grime. So this brand new one I bought today obviously doesn't.
Yeah, but it's like soap grime. It can't be soap grime. That's
dead
like
skin cells, all that stuff.
Soap.
Everything I've washed off, it's getting on there and drying on there, and then I rubs against my leg, and once it's gotten wet again.
I always hit it with this little handle thingy.
I know you can do that, but it's not gonna get everything off. So I don't like them. So I want to get a glass shower door put back on. But in the meantime, I put one on today. I went and bought a shower curtain, and I'm not lying to you. I get home from the shower. I wake up. I go to the store. I get my shower curtain. I get my rod. Put it all in. When I get home, I got some fancy hooks with little crystal balls on them because that was the only ones they had.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pretty
it's
fancy.
A feng shui.
Pretty fancy guy over here. And then I get home to sit down and do a little bit of work, and I do a little pufferage, and while I'm puffing, I say, I'm gonna check the news a little bit. I like to do that. I'm just kind of puffing. I'll scroll through what's going on in the news to kind of get a head start on some of the prep for the show. And sure enough, I find an article with a doctor. And this is what he says, Mikey. This is what this doctor is suggesting. Right after I get home from buying a shower curtain.
As a doctor, I avoid plastic shower curtains. The chemicals in plastic shower curtains have been tied to so many health issues, including respiratory irritation, hormone disruption, and even cancer. When plastic is heated, like from the hot water in your shower, it can release toxic chemicals. Some of the harmful chemicals that can be released include dioxins, phthalates, and BPA, all three of which are tied to reproductive problems and cancer. Dioxins can also damage your immune system. Phthalates and BPA can both interfere with your hormones, and BPA is also tied to developmental problems in kids and teens. So get a fabric shower curtain and ditch the plastic one ASAP. Follow for more sneaky ways that toxins can affect you. and send this to someone else who needs to know what their plastic shower curtain might be doing to them. As a doctor...
Okay, so right away, literally 5 minutes after I bought a brand new shower curtain, I come home, I get out of a shower and I see this video after a brand new one I just bought. So I'm like, come on, man. I knew these things were trouble, these goddamn shower curtains. So I don't know what I gotta work. I didn't get those Superfan donations in. I gotta get a glass door, guys. I can't. I don't want one of those fabric shower curtains. Those are even worse because they dangle all funny. And then the wind blows, they're even lighter than the plastic, so the fan sucks them in, and then they even rub up against your leg even more, and you lose room in the shower. It's a real pain in my ass, Mikey. I'm really upset about this shower curtain situation, especially now that I know.
I've had a plastic shower curtain my whole life, and I ain't ever thought about anything other than a plastic shower curtain.
You got it. Once you have a glass shower door, there's no going back.
Have one at my parents' house. I think it's the biggest pain in the balls I've ever seen.
Why?
I have to squeegee it off every time I'm done getting in and out of the fucking shower. It's a pain in the ass.
You know, like you said, you spray it off. It's not going to be perfectly clean, especially if you get one of those ones with like kind of the frost on it. Nobody can tell the difference if there's some soap scum on it. So, you know, you can get away with it. I'm just saying. So, I'm going back to the glass one as soon as I can.
I'm sticking with my plastic phthalates.
You're going to get the cancer. You're going to get your liver all screwed up. This one, the one I bought was PEVA free.
Dude, if my liver survived the alcoholism in my life, then phthalates ain't going to get it. If it can handle a gallon of fucking Tito's a day, it can handle some fucking plastic shavings.
All right, Tommy Lee.
Let's talk about Tommy Boy.
Tommy Lee. No, remember last night I was saying he said he claimed he could drink 2 gallons of vodka.
Yeah, dude, I still don't.
CYX.
I tried to drink a gallon of water today and I couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, that's a waste of time anyway. Who needs water when you can have coffee and soda and beer? CYX says, going back to what you and the sales job, Mike, he says, I'd be wary if they approached you. Companies have really turned into brutal bottom line only organizations in the last 5 years. That's kind of what I was saying. You know, for them to bring it up to you, is it like they're looking at the salary you're making doing, that's why I said, find out what the salary difference is. Because if they're offering you a lower salary and then just commissions, that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? I mean, it's obviously the opportunity with the commissions is great, but if they're looking, like I'm saying, if they're like CYX said, that's what I was bringing up. The company's bottom line, they're looking at it. Hey, we hire somebody younger than Mikey, less experience. We give him less dollars per hour, and then hey, if Mikey sells, great, because we're going to make money off it. If not, we're paying him less than salary. So you got to watch how.
Well, that's why it'd have to be.
Corporations are cutthroat, Mikey. They don't fuck around. If they for
that
a
makes
minute.
Kind of sense. Ownership was in last week too.
Oh well, there you go. Doesn't hurt to talk a little bit. That doesn't hurt to talk it out. Then see what bring that up to the.
I want to see what the money looks like.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a higher salary, then shit. So definitely worth a shot. So.
I want to know what the commission rate is, everything like that. Like, I want to make sure it's like 3%, 4%.
Can you handle bothering people?
Oh, bro.
Who am I? Never mind. Who the hell am I asking? That was a dumb question. Of course you can handle bothering people.
It's like,
can you handle being told?
It's like blowing up the plug.
Can you handle being told no?
Oh my God, you know how many times drug dealers used to tell me no and I can't make it out right now, I got to do this, and I'd have to weasel out a deal. I'll give you an extra $5 for this, I'll give you a ride to here, I'll drop off this for that person. So yeah, dude.
You're a natural. There you go. See, you'll be fine.
I used to sell a ketchup popsicle to a lady in white gloves.
Yeah. I used to say my dad could sell ice to a person who lives in Alaska, but you're not allowed to say what that word anymore. The E word. I used to say that because my dad was really good at sales. But apparently,
you sell an igloo to an Eskimo.
Yeah, ice to an Eskimo. You can sell ice to an Eskimo. That's what I used to say.
You can't say Eskimo no more?
I don't think so.
Ice to an Inuit?
There you go. That makes sense. There you go. Perfect. Falcor said she hates sales, probably because she's the worst at it, but still, she hates it. B4 agrees the glass shower doors for the win. Yeah, baby. And Creepy Michelle with a hot, sexy comment. She likes the glass shower doors because it gives you something to press against with a glass shower door. Nice. I like that. Very good. Scott78 going ham with all the new emojis in there. In fact, Scott78, I almost made a 78 emoji today just for me and old Scott78, but I ran out of emojis, and I figured it would be more fun to make one for everybody else to play with, because that would really just be for me and Scott78. So, all right. Let's see. Where are we at here? Lady Di said, if you've not seen Telemarketers on HBO, it's good. I actually want to check that out. I have not had a chance to see that, but I do want to check that out. All right. I got a couple emails here. This one is from Amy, and this email is crazy. It's crazy. Hey, guys. We've been doing haunted houses every weekend, and last week I saw something in one of them that got my attention. I need to know if you guys think this is totally fine or is it too far. We went through a few of the different rooms, and they had the typical zombies, monsters, and people dressed up. Then we get to a room with a guy sitting at a desk. He takes out a gun, puts it to his head, and pulls the trigger. There was a loud bang, a flash, and the guy falls out of his chair. Now, I've never seen a suicide depicted in a haunted house, and I realize it's fake, but it was completely inappropriate in my opinion. One of the people in our group lost her husband to suicide, and let me tell you, it was pretty uncomfortable getting through the rest of the haunted house. We also had her kid with us. This particular establishment states on their website they recommend guests be at least 12 years old, so it wasn't an adults-only type of place where they can maybe do rougher things. What are your thoughts? Thanks, guys. Have a great show. Amy. Holy shit. That's my response to that. Talk about way too far. Why would anybody, why would Mikey know? You don't think that's too far in a haunted house, or you think that's par for the course?
It's a haunted hayride, man. The amount of depictions I've seen of people like hanging and stuff like that. I mean, it's definitely pretty graphic, but I mean, did a bunch of like blood and goo come flying out of the other side of his head?
No, but the bang and the flash and the falling out of the chair, I mean, that's pretty, I mean, I don't know if she didn't mention a splatter on the wall or anything like that, just the guy falling out of the chair.
Dude, when I was 12 years old, they used to have the actors on the hayride with us, and the dude with the chainsaw would come up and grab the innocent girl, the blonde girl that's act like an actor, and drag her into the woods while she's screaming. And I'm 12 years old thinking that this girl just got dragged into the woods.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I never saw that one.
It's dope,
That's pretty
bro.
good. That's actually pretty good.
Dude,
scared the shit out of me, dude.
Dude, one of the haunted things around here, you can't go to it. No kids. They throw you on a bus and they drive you through the woods like a maniac, dude. They throw you out of your seats and everything. Like, it's the wildest thing I've ever seen. It's in the middle of the sticks.
Yeah, I got to tell you, though.
I think all is fair in that shit.
I think definitely
a haunted attraction.
You got to keep that over 18, though. And maybe put that in there in some sort of disclaimer that it depicts that kind of stuff, because you got to think about people who've gone through that. Most people who go through a haunted house haven't witnessed somebody get their head cut off by a chainsaw, or a creepy lady with a doll, murder you. Those aren't common ways to die. Suicide, sadly, is very common. So I think it might be it's a little too much. It's one thing, I guess, if you have I
do agree.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I've even seen a hanging corpse or anything. I don't think I've even seen a noose or anything like that in a haunted house.
Saw, there's a hangman, and it hangs an actual actor that's like on a harness, so he like drops and he's hanging on and.
Wow, I don't.
People depicted like being like electrocuted in the electric chair.
Oh, see, I don't.
I've seen some graphic stuff.
You know what I have? I've seen the electric chair before, but that's not taking your own. You know what I mean? That's electric chair is like a execution.
I get that that's a little bit of a sensitive thing, and I don't think that an attraction like that should be 12 years and older. I think if like that's something that you would see in a rated R movie, so it should be
Yeah.
equivalent to the same thing. Like 18 and over, then it's anything goes. Not anything goes. Like they can't touch you or anything like that. But for gore level or scare level or anything like that, I think 18 and up would be.
And if you're going to put depictions, of suicide in there, you should warn people. I mean, honestly, that's troubling for people who've been through that. And I'm not. I don't know why I'm stunning.
If you've been through something violent and a violent death in your life, like maybe don't go to a haunted attraction if something could trigger you.
Fair enough. But I guess you don't expect to see that at those. You see crazy, weird gore of mutilated monsters and stuff like that. It's not car crash victims or something, but who knows what a zombie is though? I don't know. Shit. Let me grab this phone call real quick. I got Sean. You are on excuse me. God, my mouth is not working today. Sean, you're on another dumb show. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Chilling.
What's up, Sean?
Hey, you guys were talking about the haunted house with the guy that I guess shot himself or whatever in the haunted house.
Yes.
I'd called in before and told you guys about how my mom went out. I have an issue going to like haunted events or even watching like scary movies or whatever because I can't see people off the ground with their feet dangling. So I have an issue with like PTSD from that, and I do pretty well with my PTSD as long as I don't see something like that. So like I try to avoid like haunted houses and scary movies, for instance. I just kind of avoid them. It does kind of suck because that's all my girlfriend wants to do. She always wants to go to the coolest haunted houses around or whatever, wants to watch all these cool movies. And I'll tell her, like, if there's a movie that you want to watch, you're going to have to do the research and let me know if this is in that movie or whatever. And if it is, I'm not going to watch it,
I'm sorry to hear that's so triggering for you. That must suck not to have to research everything you friggin' watch or whatever beforehand just to make sure it's not going to trigger you. That's got to be frustrating as hell.
Well, I feel like if I wasn't the one that actually like found my mom, it probably wouldn't be an issue. But that's not something that I really feel like seeing again. So me personally, I'm sure a lot of other people are probably different. Like they still want to go enjoy these things, but then they complain about it like being a part of that. But I know that that's a very common thing for Halloween. It seems like people are, dangling stuff off their trees or whatnot. But I just personally try to avoid it. I don't want to go through having the nightmares and stuff. So.
Well, there you go. You took it. That's exactly what Mikey was saying. To avoid that kind of stuff. That way you don't have to worry about it. So I guess it was smart thinking by you, Sean. That sucks, man. I'm sorry that it's affected your life in so much ways. Of course it's going to affect your life, but it's sad that you don't think about the little things that kind of can be affected by something like that, down to just, turning on the TV or driving down the street during a certain season or something like that. So that's sad, bud. I hear
there's always that happened like 11 years ago next month. There's always something new as life progresses that I find that event affects me in some way. Like after I graduated, she did when I was 18. I was in my senior year of high school. So obviously at my high school graduation, that affected me because she wasn't there. And then I had kids, so that affected me because she's not there. And then, like the haunted stuff and whatever, I can't really do any of that or anything. So there's always a new way that it's going to affect me. I just got to live with it, man. That's just the life I've been given, so.
Right on. Well, dude, I appreciate you calling in. Sorry you're dealing with this time of year. It sucks for you, my dude. And I wish I had a better way to cheer you up.
It's all good, man. I just wanted to call in about the haunted house thing.
Right on. Well, thank you for.
Is this Trainer Sean?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna hit you up this week. I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up this week.
Mikey needs some help.
That's fine, buddy.
I do. I need some help.
All right, what'd you binge eat today?
I haven't binge eaten anything. I've actually just been eating because I'm not feeling that well. So I've been eating like chicken noodle soup, something like with the ditalini. But I did stop and get some Ben and Jerry's. And dude, I'm definitely allergic to bananas. And I risked my entire life last night for a pint of Ben and Jerry's. And I ate some ice cream with fresh bananas in it.
Ooh,
I'd say it's a good move on my part, man.
Well, yeah, you got some fruit in you at least. There you go, some potassium. There you go. You get some vitamins to go with.
And I didn't die. Fat. I didn't have an allergic reaction for the first time eating a banana in like the last decade.
Oh, really? God, you're allergic to everything. You say I'm picky. You can't eat shit. You're allergic to weed.
No, you got ailments. I'm not saying you're picky. I'm just allergic to shit. Like, what do you want? Like, I break up buds, pick my nose, and almost die.
We'll quit doing that. I guess that's what good reason to stick to those pre-rolls and pay extra. So staying alive. Well, Sean, I appreciate you calling in, dude, and I hope you have a good rest of the holiday season. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon here, dude. So keep your eyes forward when you're driving down the street when all the holiday decorations are up. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, later, dude. Curious George, you are on another dumb show. What's up, dude?
Hey, Dom, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. So what do you think? You want to do 4 trivia questions about Dom, Mikey and Dom? Are you cool with that?
I would love to do it, George, but you know what? I actually have an email I want to read right now, and it's actually something important that I have to talk about here. Then once I get through that, we're going to take a quick break, and then I'd like to come back and do that. How's that sound?
Of course, Dom. Of course, whatever you want.
Perfect. Let's do that. All right. Thank you, George. I appreciate that. We will call me back after the break. If you're going to be listening live, just call back once we're back.
I will.
All right. Good stuff. Thanks, George.
All right.
All right. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hang up on him. So, all right.
I just want to say, my cat looks really cute, just all curled up like a ball, sleeping over my head right there.
Both of your cats have been very cute. They're a nice little addition. It's nice. It is cool when sometimes they'll both frame your head and you don't realize it. They actually both will go on each side of it and kind of frame your head a little bit. It's pretty good, actually. So.
Griff is up to something no good right now. The way he keeps looking at me, he's about to start eating my hair or the microphone or something. I can just tell.
What is that? A tortoise up there? They call that?
No, it's a diluted calico.
Diluted calico. Is that the one that's causing trouble? You're saying you're about to get your head jumped on or something?
No, this one.
Oh, didn't even see that one there.
Yeah, he's just been staring at me for like 5 minutes. I don't know what he's up to, but he's up to something.
All right. Mikey, speaking to somebody who was up to something, I don't know if you guys remember, there's a guy who's been a fan of Another Dumb Show for a while. We've talked about he was a huge donator to the show. Was there during the first run, ADS version 1.0. He was back for one of the first people back for 2.0. I got an email today. This is so sad. I never met this dude in my life, but I got an email from Jade. And he said, she said, one of my good friends and a huge fan of your show, Aussie Sam, passed away in September on his recent motorcycle trip that he was taking. He said, I know he loved you, so I wanted you to know. So, yeah, Aussie Sam died, guys. So that's such... Yeah, he was...
That sucks, man. He was a huge fan. He was always a big supporter in the chat. I spent a lot of time talking to him for ADS 1.0 when we were in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, big time.
My thoughts and prayers go out to his family, and my condolences go out to his family and anybody that knew him.
And I've obviously never met this dude in person. Only talked to him in email, quite a bit actually, a lot through email and his interactions through the chat and everything like that. So it's just, and it came out of nowhere because I knew I'd gotten an email from him back in God, it was a while back. It was all the way back in July. And he had said that he was going on a trip around Australia. And he was one of the first people to email me when we came back. So it was just such sad news, because I think he had jumped in the chat before. I feel like it's weird. I'm crying like I've like somebody I've known my whole life. It's so weird. I don't know why it affected me so much, but it really upset me. Really upset me. So sad news, and yeah. So hold on one sec, guys. I'm trying to figure out something here. So I'm checking out the chat. Vanilla Charlie said, "How many league members would Dumb cry over if they passed?" Not trying to be funny or anything. Just thought, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it affected me the way it did. It just did. So, I'm not really sure what to think about it. Why it affected me the way it did, but it did. It really upset me.
We got a tight knit little community here. Like not everybody that watches the show interacts the way that the chat does, but the people that do interact hold a very special place in our heart a little bit. They're part of our everyday life.
Yeah. So that is true. I look at you guys like an extended family, I guess, and it really, it hit me pretty hard. So, I don't know the details. I think maybe that's why it's hitting me so hard, because I replied back to Jane, and I told her I was, how sad I was for her. And she replied back. She said, "I only knew him from the RMG fan group, but we talked a lot. I guess he was killed in a motorcycle accident. It's so sad. He was so kind. So yeah, maybe it's because of what happened to my dad, but I'll be honest with it. It would upset me before I even knew how
what happened. Yeah,
I had no idea.
It affects people, man, and especially somebody like that was such a big contributor and everything like that to the show. Of course, it's going to affect you like that. It's super sad.
And I didn't even know this. Curious George said he was a moderator in the fan page, and that he actually started the Another Dumb Show page. I didn't know that. Jesus Christ, man. That sucks, man. That sucks. Scrooge said, we had a friend group from the old show's fan page, and he would always Zoom with us. He planned that trip out for weeks, months. He was so excited about it. Oh man, that so sucks. That's just the way it was. My pops, he planned that trip for so long. Man, fuck, this shit sucks. So, sorry for the loss to the league. Sorry for the loss to the show. But yeah, man, that sucks. That really upset me. It really made me sad. So, rest in peace to Aussie Sam. We'll be right back on another dumb show. was a little distracted. Welcome back. God damn, calm down. There we go. Welcome back to another Dumb Show. I'm another Dumb Show host. Thank you for joining me here this evening. Okay, no more belly aching, no more crying the rest of the night. You know who wouldn't want us doing that? He'd want us all enjoying the show and having a good time the rest of the night. And boy, I tell you what, we're going to go from watching me cry like a baby to watching me almost gag or almost puke because I got a email here. Curious George will get you in 1 minute, my dude. Curious George is on hold. We're gonna grab him in a sec. He's gonna do our. He's got trivia questions he's been asking Mikey nightly. We will get to that in a minute. And of course, don't forget, in honor of Aussie Sam, second hour is always happy hour here on another Dumb Show. Crack some cold ones with us. Join in. Put those kids to bed. Get your lavender out. Do what you got to do. Enjoy your evening here the rest of the night and pour a little out. I would do it, but I got electronics everywhere, so I'll pour it in my mouth for Aussie Sam. Now, speaking of putting things in my mouth, here's something that I would not be putting in my mouth, and I want to thank Drew S. for sending this story to me. Drew's been the man. He sent me a video the other day. He sent me a story today, so I appreciate it when you guys send me stuff. You can always send me stuff you'd love to have me talk about or videos or whatever. You can email me to me at anotherdumbshow@gmail.com. And Drew sent me this, and it is a story. Apparently, Walmart is bringing back its, well, it's not Walmart's going to be stocking it, but Van Leeuwen ice cream is bringing it back. It's Kraft mac and cheese flavored ice cream, along with 6 more winter flavors. So if you've never had that, I guess they did this a couple years ago, but now they've decided to, and I guess Heinz Van Leeuwen is part of Heinz, which I guess maybe owns Kraft. I don't even really know the whole, lineage there. But anyway, Van Leeuwen is the name of the name of the ice cream brand, because I was thinking normally would want chocolate. But they have this Kraft. I'm confused because I think you guys my mom made this comment to me the other day because she goes, I feel bad that I gave you so much, because my mom, I would eat Kraft mac and cheese, the blue box, at my mom's house when I would visit on the weekends all the time because I loved it. And my dad hated it. So I never was able to eat it at my dad's house. And my mom, she's a chef. I mean, she could make all kinds of fancy stuff out of it. She'd throw tuna in it sometimes. She'd throw hot dogs in it sometimes. She'd throw kielbasa in it sometimes. She'd throw ground beef in it sometimes. I loved all the different versions she was making of the Kraft mac and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese in the blue box does not taste anything like Kraft singles. If it tasted even a little bit remotely like a Kraft single, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't even breathe it, let alone eat it. There's no way those two things are even closely related. Mikey, do you agree with me about this?
Not a chance.
Okay, so
I throw Kraft singles go in to the mac and cheese. They go into the blue box because you can't tell the difference between powdered cheese and fucking sliced cheese.
You put ketchup on steak too? What the kind of sick fuck are you? Putting American cheese slices in that delicious. The only thing you do to spice up
Kraft singles is just powdered. It's all the same cheese, bruh.
Wait, so you're saying they taste the same? You're trying to tell me the Kraft box cheese tastes like Kraft singles?
Dude, when we end up getting together, I'm going to make mac and cheese. One of them without the slices of cheese, one with slices of cheese in it, and you ain't going to be able to tell the difference, bro.
110%. Who are you talking to here?
You dude, this is post-COVID, dumb. You ain't got no taste buds left. This is the best chance I've ever had.
They are pretty bad. Well, what do you think about these other flavors they have? They're going to be doing.
I'm not down with the ice cream flavored, the mac and cheese flavored ice cream. Not at all.
No. Oh, really? What about dill pickle?
You know what? I would say no to that, but every time somebody tells me a pickle is good with something, and I say, no, it's not. Like a pickle, it always ends up being good with it. Like, and when I was drinking in Tennessee and we were drinking, I can't remember what kind of whiskey we were drinking, but they're like, haven't you ever done a pickleback shot? I was like, that sounds disgusting. But it was the most, like, I drank a ton more liquor because of that, because the pickle tastes so good.
I'm so frustrated. I've been meaning to. I totally dropped the ball. There's something because we know we do eating challenges here. By the way, I'm still waiting for somebody to take me down in Mikey's McDonald's challenge. We're still waiting on that. It's been months and nobody's even attempted or even said.
Before I go on the diet again, and the amount that I've been eating, I probably should retry the challenge.
Ooh, I would love that. That would be awesome. People are willing to try it more than once.
240-pound Mikey's a little bit different than 210-pound Mikey.
Now, that also means that I would be allowed to retry my time, too, and give it a higher time to beat. So,
absolutely, dude. I don't think I got one goal to finish it.
Just finish it.
That's it.
Point.
That's it. I just want to fucking finish it. I don't want to do no bitch made shit. So, you know what? Maybe we will do it coming up soon because I've got a lot of heavy eating coming up. I don't plan. I know I told you I'm going to reach out to you, Sean, but I just lied to you. I'm going to do it after Thanksgiving and my birthday in Minnesota. I just thought about I had a lot of things coming up and I got excuses like an alcoholic right now. Well, I can't do it this weekend. I can't do it next weekend. So I'll just wait until after the holidays.
I'm so stupid. There was something I wanted to try when it first came out, and you probably hate this, but when Josh Allen put together his new drink, did you see his drink? The Pepsi Zero with the buffalo sauce in it. I wanted to try that. Oh, you didn't see this?
It sounds like something one of them inbred Buffalo Bills fans would do.
You know, we do have Buffalo Bills fans here, Mikey, so you got to be careful what you say. You're going to offend some people.
I know, and I'll offend their sister, obviously.
Hold on. So let me actually here. I got a video actually I can play of it. Oh, by the way, I got a question for you guys. When we play these videos, because it takes time to put that stupid blur behind them. Do you guys care if it looks like that? Without the blur behind it? Do you give a shit if it
looks fine, bro?
I kind of feel the same way because I noticed I did it by accident earlier, and I kind of feel like this looks just fine to me. I don't feel like I need to waste my time because we have a background. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck it. We're doing it like this from now on. So here's this drink that we need that I want to try.
Yo, he brings his own hot sauce from home.
Busted. So that's the video that went viral. Supposedly he was caught. That's what he, it's obviously just a Pepsi commercial. But it's a Pepsi Zero Sugar with hot sauce poured into it. And then you stir it with the celery, take a bite of the celery and drink it. That's like
the Will Levi shit that signed the big deal with mayonnaise.
The coffee and the mayonnaise.
Mayo in his coffee. Like what the fuck? I've never tried it.
So that's disgusting. Nobody would do that. But there's people who've now taken it up a notch.
Been doing it since college.
No, he doesn't. That was all a gag. That was all
no, dude. I thought that was all a video. I thought that was all legit.
He admitted he doesn't actually do that, but he does eat his bananas like that. Did you see the one where he eats the raw bananas with the shell and all, or whatever, the peel?
Jesus Christ, what is this guy? An animal?
I don't know. What happened to your screen there? What happened? That's a great screen we froze on there. Uh-oh, did I lose him? I think we lost Mikey there. Well, that's weird. That hasn't happened in a long time, especially at his house. All right, I hope everything's okay. Well, then in the meantime, while he's rebooting, I'm going to check in with the chat, and then we'll reboot, and we'll grab Curious George. He's sitting on hold. Mikey, Disaster wants Mikey to eat a gallon of mac and cheese ice cream to keep it current. Becky says she loves deep fried pickles. Me too, man. God, I love deep fried pickles. Those are so freaking good. There's a restaurant here that has deep fried pickles. And then they have this wasabi cucumber sauce that you dip it into. Oh my God, wasabi cucumber sauce. I could drink that shit. It is so fucking good. Mikey's back. What's up, dude? I don't know. It just went wonky for a second. Then now your mic's all quiet. You there?
It's because I just reconnected again. You know the mic
volume will
come back up naturally.
There it goes. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. There we go. So there it is. That's so weird. I wonder why it does that. Okay, let's see here. We have B4 asked, did he stick the celery in the Pepsi? Yes, he did, and stirred the Pepsi with the hot sauce. and then ate the celery and drank it. So we're gonna have to try it.
You got to get that specific hot sauce though.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I don't know what if it's bringing it from home. It's just hot sauce, and we can just put buffalo. I think it's buffalo sauce. I think that's what it said on it. But people have taken it up a notch, and they've started smearing blue cheese dressing around the rim, and they're using buffalo wings to dunk and stir it, and then like grabbing the blue cheese off the edges and eating it like that. That's the new. That's how they've taken it up a notch. Those buffaloans. Or do they do ranch and not blue cheese there?
Ranch, get the
that's
out of here with that.
They're the ranch ones, right? They do so. People are putting ranch around the edge, not blue cheese. That's right. I'm mixing.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's blue cheese out here, bro. I don't think it's ranch.
No,
blue cheese in Western New York is different.
What do you mean?
It's just different. It's better than blue cheese everywhere.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's just what people say. So I repeat it.
So
I just regurgitate things I hear.
Wait, hold on. So I thought that was the thing. People in Buffalo.
They could, for all I know, they do a lot of things upside down. I mean, we just mentioned the fact that I just mentioned how much they like their family.
Oh, okay. So blue cheese. All right.
But, I was about to say we're a blue cheese part of the country.
But then everybody else puts ranch on? Is what they're implying?
No. Yeah.
Because to me, blue cheese is what's supposed to go on wings. So that's normal to me.
Yeah, no, you're part of the minority. Everyone in the country is mostly ranch and thinks blue cheese is disgusting.
I don't really necessarily like blue cheese. I'm just saying that to me, it's supposed to be blue cheese. It's hot wings it's buffalo sauce with blue cheese.
Pizza with blue cheese. There's no. I'm not eating a slice of pizza without blue cheese on it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's been like that forever.
And you guys say you have the best pizza in the world, and you got to put blue cheese on it to make it edible?
Don't have to. I choose to.
No, that's disgusting. Oh, gross.
No, bro.
I only like blue cheese, and I only like it if it doesn't have a bunch of chunks in it and stuff like that.
Oh no, dude. See, it's got to have a golf ball sized chunk in the middle.
Oh, that's nasty. That's gross. All right.
This guy says he likes good cheeses. Get out of here.
You probably like Gouda, or you probably like Gorgonzola too. You like? Well, I love provolone. You like Gorgonzola, that other gross foot cheese? Oh,
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. That shit. George, you believe this guy with this Fromunda cheese?
I can't wait to put a Kraft single in your mac and cheese.
I'll know the difference. You goddamn it, I'll know it.
You're gonna know.
Curious George, you're on another dumb show. What's up, dude?
Hey, Dumb. I mean, that's the first that I heard the news about Aussie Sam. He was our moderator, but I haven't been online all day until you mentioned it. Then I quickly got on Facebook, and Nikki and others were like, guys, did you hear around, a couple hours ago?
Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. He's such a good guy, but Dumb, that dude loved you. Like he created another dumb show back in June 2022. And it's like, he spoke very highly about you. He had Zoom calls. He paid money to get membership to Zoom so the fans could get together and talk about things. That dude loved RNG, but it was something like about you that I really liked. And that's why he wanted to start a page. And he was so excited when you started your own show.
Yeah,
so
we had
I don't want to bring everybody down again, but
no, it's okay. I picked up on all that, George. I definitely, I knew he was a big fan of me, not just the show or RMG. I mean, like he liked me, and so I think that really, and I tried to reciprocate that back to him as much as I could, because he donated huge amounts of money to another dumb show too, and I don't even care about that. It's just the fact that somebody is that takes up, and I didn't even know that he started the Facebook group or any of those kind of. I had no idea about any of that. So that just adds to the whole the lore that is Aussie Sam. So I've heard nothing but good things about him, and he's had nothing but nice things to say to me, and he's been nothing but, or he was, sadly, nothing but supportive of me and another dumb show. So so I'm sorry that you had to hear the news here this way. I actually kind of figured that it was going to be everybody already knew, to be honest with you. But I needed to give him his due, because he's like I said, he's a big fan.
I'm glad you did, really.
Thank you.
All right. Well, anyways, wow. hard to kind of move on.
That's okay. Well, that's what I thought. You bring a lot of humor to the show with your questions a lot of times. So I figured maybe we'd aim for some of the maybe funnier story questions. How about that?
Okay. All right. So, Mikey, are you ready?
Oh, I was born ready, kid.
Oh yeah, those of you who are I probably should set this up for those of you who are
a little recap.
new today or haven't been listening over the past few shows. If you're new to another dumb show, Curious George likes to call in with questions for Mikey because Mikey, like Aussie Sam, is a big fan of dumb, and Mikey and I have gotten to be friends over the years, and we know a lot about each other. But Curious George doesn't believe Mikey knows as much as he claims that he knows, so he wants to quiz Mikey with easy, medium, hard, and expert level questions. And so far, Mikey, I believe, has gotten all of them but one, all right except for one. He got one incorrect. And that was
that I got incorrect was, the Mufasa I didn't know.
That's correct. Well, it was a little off because it was said he was named after a comic book character versus animated, but you shit the bed on that one anyway. So, all right, Curious George, what do you got for us tonight, my friend?
Okay, so Mikey, I got easy, and this was recently discussed, so this might be really easy for you. What television journalist had a good laugh about Dumb's nearly naked news appearance during a blizzard?
Oh, shit. The guy from Channel 9.
Anything?
No, I got nothing.
That's a tough one. That's an expert. No, I call that an expert level question, George, because that's a tough one.
That's not about dumb.
It is indirectly about me, though. That's what makes it an expert level question. I like that one very much. That's actually a very good question, but it's a little bit phrased wrong because it could be what answer are you looking for, George? A man or a woman?
You recently mentioned it. It's a man.
It's a man. Okay, so the guy that was
hair.
The guy John Loftman.
Nope, the guy that kept laughing and because he played it, and he just couldn't stop laughing.
Now that
you just mentioned it. That's why it's easy. You mentioned it 3 days or 2 days.
Okay,
ago.
now I would, to make it easy, I would say, what famous newscaster loves Dumb's fat naked dancing guy video?
Is he a newscaster?
Mm-hmm. Well, in this question, the way it should be phrased for the answer George is looking for.
Yeah, I know. It's not. God, who's that dude? That's got the
Silver Fox.
Bill Maher.
Nah, close. Different
Maher.
liberal.
Other dude.
Short hair liberal.
Dude. I know. What's his name? Bill Maher and God damn it, I can't stand him too.
Anderson Cooper.
There you go.
How can anybody dislike Anderson Cooper? He's such a goofy, silly guy. He's so harmless. How can anybody dislike Anderson Cooper? Oh, because he's a jab guy and you're anti-jab, so that's all that.
Yeah,
so I forgot about all that. So, all right. So the way George, Blue Wolverine said Dumb even got it wrong. So yeah, I guess maybe that was an expert question if I got it wrong too in the first way. Okay, so next question then, George.
Yep, and I wouldn't mind hearing this background about this, Dumb. But medium level, what did Dumb say his ass smelled like when he was producing an odor? It's 2 words.
Oh, cheesy ass.
You got it.
3 words. Cheesy ass syndrome. Cheesy ass syndrome.
Yeah. CSS.
That was caused by Burger King's. They made right when Burger King switched the very first real chicken sandwich they released after, because they've had that classic chicken one forever. You know what I mean, with the Parmesan sauce and then the regular classic chicken, that long hoagie bun one. That's been around forever. But then they decided to take it up a notch, and they were going to put out a chicken breast sandwich. It's a nice sandwich that was, they were taking it up a notch. Well, something about this sandwich, I don't know what it was, but it made my ass just stink like cheese, man. I don't know what the fuck it was about that sandwich, but yeah, I had to sleep with jeans on and everything to hide the smell until I finally got it all out of my system and everything. And then it took me a while to realize what was actually causing it, because when I find a new sandwich or a new thing at a restaurant that I like, I eat it repeatedly.
Until it goes out of style.
Until I'm taste sick of
behavior. Yeah, until you can't eat it no more.
Basically, that's kind of how I do it. So like that city
Chick-fil-A's
slice.
like that.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's not bad, but I actually did that too. I did that with their
I'm
waffle
saying
fries
for
and their
me, it's
cheese.
Like that. I'm completely spicy deluxed out. Like I couldn't eat another one. Like the bun is so sweet, and I can't like the thought of eating another Chick-fil-A sandwich. And I haven't had Chick-fil-A in like a month and a half. It just absolutely makes me sick to think about it.
That's funny. All right, so there you go, George. Next question.
Yep, this one's hard, and then we got expert. Okay, so who did Dom violently threaten in a recorded phone call in his previous radio job?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh shit! What's that dipshit's name? Oh my god! Oh shit! Hang on.
Oh, that's funny.
Not Brad. Not Sam.
Oh, come on. You're on the right track,
my god. Not Brad, not Sam.
I'll give you a hint. It's a combination of two people's names.
Oh my god. When you tell me what this is, I'm going to be so upset with myself.
You are. I'll give you another hint. Jeffrey.
Yeah, no, I know. It's the mechanic, dickhead.
All right, I'm going to count it down from 3. Well, what is Jeffrey? Well, think about what is Jeffrey known for. 5, 4.
He brought the
3,
same dude to Rover's house.
2. What is Jeffrey known for?
Give up.
Poop. Scat.
Oh.
Yeah, scat. Scat is a combination.
I'm struggling today.
And I've since, I believe, done a public apology to Scat because I, in hindsight, don't believe it was him who called B1's old job to tell them that she had previously had a job as a stripper. Hey, Kal-El, bro, he just completely
destroying the couch.
He just picked up the 4-pound weight with his head to move the camera for no reason. He just literally just went thunk and moved the whole camera. What a dipshit you are. Come on, bro. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. What a jackass this cat is. Go lay down. Scat. Scat.
Apology.
Yeah, I publicly apologized to Scat because I don't believe he's the person who called B1's old job to tell them that she had a past career as a stripper. I think I know who it was now. I don't want to make any public allegations about it because it might be somebody that we know, and I don't want to cause any issues there with that. So just better to let sleeping dogs lie there and apologized for threatening to BF Scat in his front yard. Next question, George.
Oh, you're gonna
without naming names, Dom. Did you speak to that person?
No, I let it go.
Okay.
B1 was done with it. She didn't care. It didn't affect her job. It was the people that she worked for didn't give a shit. So it was no big deal.
Okay. We got an expert one. This is a combination from easy to expert. Some knew the answer to this, that I was running it by, that knew a lot about Dom, and others are like, dude, I have no clue. So here goes, Mikey, expert. What male celebrity did Dom say he would likely perform oral sex on?
Ooh, this is a good one.
Ooh,
this is a good one. Well, did I say I would let him perform it on me, George, or that I would perform it on him? Because I feel like I said I would let him.
You would perform it on him, I believe.
I must have been horned up that day. I must have seen a really good. I must have seen a really good ab picture then, or something.
Oh, you just dropped a hint too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people with really nice abs, though.
Yeah, but there's just one guy. You know what I mean? There's just this one guy. I mean, man, I'm looking at him right now. Ooh, that's a man's man right there.
I don't know, man. You're throwing me off with the man's man thing now.
Well, I mean, that's my kind of man right there, at least. Maybe not a man's man. Probably. I mean, a man's man, I guess, probably not. I guess maybe not quite a man's man, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But boy, that's my man's man. I'm proud of it.
I don't know who we going. Are you going with like Ryan Gosling?
No. Are you kidding me? No. Puke.
I don't.
I go
just guess. I don't know.
Sexy. I go sexy. I like short, dark, and dark and handsome. Zac Efron.
Oh, you're a Zac Efron guy.
Look at that bod.
I can't wait to see him, and I cannot wait to see him shredded in the next movie he's about to be in, though.
No, I am too. The wrestling movie. I'm actually
the Von Erich twins.
I mean, it's not like I've watched the trailer 3 or 4 times already for it.
I haven't watched it at all.
I don't. I mean, I may or may not have, but I mean, somebody's got to watch these things. So I did make sure
we get to see Zac Efron as the Von Erich twin.
I mean, maybe I saw him
real shredded.
What a weird difference! What a difference though between the 2 pictures. That is so juiced with the barrel chest, like the barrel stomach that he ended up with and everything.
Dude, that's just like the old wrestlers. Like, I don't know how he sculpted his body that way. Like, that is unreal.
I'm getting a question from I'm getting a text message from a friend who's shocked that George knows the answers to all these questions because I've told this person all these things personally before. So, George, you're nailing expert level questions, man. Good job, man. Good questions.
Yeah, dude, good questions today. You stumped the shit out of me.
So that was all. You get any of them right tonight?
Yeah, I got the first one.
You
right.
got the first one? Cheesy ass.
Cheesy ass. So was that hard or expert? Are we gone? Did we get them all?
The cheesy ass was oh no, that was medium. The easy was Anderson Cooper, but he got it wrong. The cheesy ass was like medium.
Okay.
And the one we just did was hard.
So we have one left then?
No, you got them. I said all 4 of them.
You did all 4. Okay, sorry. All right, I'm stoned.
And then,
so
medium.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. I got a bad memory, George.
Scat, and then this last one.
Scat. That's the one I missed too. Damn it. I haven't heard that name in so long though.
I know. You know what's crazy about Scat? I actually once saw a movie. Now, do you know what? Have you ever heard of Santorum?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Have you ever heard the phrase Santorum before?
No, Latin.
Santorum is actually named after Rick Santorum. He is a right-wing, I believe he was the either governor or senator from Pennsylvania, very anti-gay. And the gays, instead of getting upset by that, the things that Rick Santorum would say, they actually, I think it was a radio guy. I think it was a radio guy, maybe Michael Savage, I can't remember. Anyway, but the gays, they appropriated Santorum's name to, and George, you'll love this. Santorum is when you bust a nut in a guy's ass and pull out, and there's a mixture of shit and cum on the end of your dick. That's Santorum. So if you've ever, I don't know if you've ever, and now that could work really just both ways. You could work with a guy and a girl, but it's really based on man love. So if like Zac Efron, if I got Zac Efron bent over, I'm taking him to Pound Town. I bust a big fat gooey load in his butt. I pull it out, and on the end of it, like I actually, when I grab my hand, when I grab my Johnson, there's going to be a pile of jizz and Santorum. A pile of Santorum. Oh, we lost him. Must be a bad connection there tonight. I don't know what happened there. Oh, much love to George. Well, he did great. He did great.
We just got demonetized.
Nugget Man, I don't give a fuck. It was worth it. That was fun. We got long demonetized to go with that Halloween story. Trust me, you start talking about offing yourself.
Unaliving,
yeah, you're long. That was long gone. I said the S word, so that'll never happen. So, I got copyright infringed last night for the fucking hippo video. So anybody that goes back and watches that, the hippo video I had to trim out of last night's episode. So if you want to go find that somewhere, Google the hippo video, and you can find the hippo attack. I think it was on Daily Mail. So, that was Disaster said, "Damn, that one went hard." Santorum even. Well, I couldn't really think of anywhere else to go with it, and he just set it up with the Zac Efron stuff, so it was right there. Oh, damn, you're going hard. You're straight up lighting shit right on the thing. Well, let's at least try to get through it without getting booted. Hey, we were just talking about... No, I'm just fucking with you. I don't give a shit. We were just talking about...
I got greenlit.
Fast food. No, you're just getting lit. We were talking about fast food and what caused my cheesy ass syndrome. And I did see a kind of a stupid little quick hitter story that I actually thought would be interesting, Mikey. I know you're on the go, you're eating all the time, eating fast food like in your truck and stuff when you're on the go, if you don't have mama cat food. And you're just a fat fuck like me and you like to eat shit food and get all,
Mama's
fat.
cat food. I don't eat cat food.
Mama cat's food. There you go.
I know.
But so you will I'm assuming probably stop at McDonald's from time to... Sorry, I'll let you burn that, dude. My bad. I'm assuming you'll stop at McDonald's from time to time. But you know what, Mikey? You said you want to go on a diet. Well, I came across the 5 healthiest McDonald's go-to items on the menu. And again, we're not going to spend all night talking about this. But if you want to lose a little bit of weight, I can and still get your fast food in. Oh, by the way, speaking of snack wraps, and Burger King. So McDonald's got rid of the snack wrap, right?
Oh,
they don't have that anymore. Yeah, once COVID. Look at that camera. Hold on, I can't take that camera being jacked up. It's gonna make me crazy. Mikey, talk to the chat for a sec.
I'm talking to the chat. I'm gonna talk to the chat. Maybe not.
Damn.
I don't even have the chat pulled up. I'm working on it. Chat, I'm gonna talk to you. Don't worry. Chat, I'm coming. Here we go. By the time I get there, Dumb's gonna be back. And there's going to be no talking to the chat. Yeah, I know, Diz. I am going in. I didn't know. Well, I thought I got greenlit. Like, when he told me that we're already demonetized. And then kind of like greenlit me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to light the fuck up.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't care. Who cares? Fucking at this point. We're already... I'll be honest with you. I put up... some of the other members-only shows where we've been doing all kinds of crazy stuff have not gotten demonetized. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. There really isn't. But hey, get those super fan donations in just in case, guys.
Diz giving me a hard time for not having the chat open.
Well, that's okay. Well, I'm back. I just needed to fix the camera because the cat knocked it off. But we're back, baby. So, okay. McDonald's healthiest 5 food options, Mikey. Obviously, the easy one. Oh, I left off where I was at. Snack wraps on McDonald's. They canceled them during COVID when they shut down all that stuff, right? No snack wraps, at least where I'm at any of the McDonald's around me. So Burger King, in their wisdom, created their own version of the snack wrap. And I got to be honest with you, it's fucking delicious. Whatever they're doing over there, they got a regular one, they got a spicy one, and I think they got a honey mustard one. I had the regular and the spicy. Fucking great. They're bigger. They're a little bit bigger than the snack wrap.
Honey mustard one.
Well, the chicken finger is a little bit bigger than the one you were getting from McDonald's. And not quite, like McDonald's is almost, their snack wraps, like those chicken fingers were kind of meaty and big. This one's a little bit more of a flat chicken finger, but still.
I'm more of a fan of this
You like
this. Because when you're doing this, I'm more of a fan of this.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Zac Efron when I'm doing this. So that I would recommend those guys. If you like the McDonald's snack wraps, get yourself to Burger King and try one of those new ones. And they're only like $3, I think, too. So worth it. So I shit on their chicken sandwich earlier. So at least I can do is tell you to try the other sandwich they have. Oh, and that new chicken sandwich they have, that does not give me cheesy ass syndrome. So it was just something in the old recipe. Don't know what to tell you. Anyway, okay, so the healthiest option at McDonald's is the apple slices. 15 calories, obviously. Next up, you're not going to believe it. What do you think the second most, well, actually, let me do this. Let's start with 5th. What do you think the 5th most healthy option is on the McDonald's menu?
A parfait. Still got the parfait on the menu?
What do you mean? The breakfast parfait? Like the...
Yeah.
With the oatmeal and stuff?
Yeah.
Does not even make the top 5. Coming in 5th place, the McCrispy, which is like the McChicken. I think they're calling it they have the chicken. Oh no, that's their new chicken sandwich. I forgot about that. The McCrispy is the step up above. That's their fancy chicken sandwich, the one with the pickles and stuff on it. So that's only 470 calories. Only for one sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? The 4th place breakfast item, what do you think it is?
Breakfast item, Egg McMuffin.
Nailed it. 310 calories. That's the 4th best option at McDonald's. Number
slamming, by the way.
I love them. You can't go wrong with a good Egg McMuffin. You want something good though. Get yourself instead of a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, have them throw that ham on there. That's some good shit.
What? Yo, that's a game changer.
It's so good.
Never even thought about that.
It is so fucking good, man. I only found out about it because of that app. That McDonald's app is bomb, by the way. You can save a ton of money. You get a ton of free food on that shit. That app is great. Get your food quicker. That's awesome. Anyway, so number 3, it's a classic item. What do you think number 3 might be for the McDonald's healthiest 5 food options, Mikey? Classic item.
Mm-hmm. Not sure.
Think ultimate classic.
Like just a cheeseburger.
The hamburger.
Or
the original, the OG. The McDonald's hamburger is only 250 calories. So you eat 4 of those fuckers, which is what everybody eats. Nobody can eat just one of those things. And you're up to 1,000 calories. So, and then number 2, which you're never going to believe. Only 200 calories.
Only 200 calories.
Yep.
It ain't no nuggets.
Nope.
Is it a sandwich?
Think end of meal.
McFlurry.
No.
Or no, one of their soft serve ice creams.
The vanilla cone, only 200 calories. Yep. And that's with the plain
dude, that's because it's a fucking like a shot glass of ice cream.
It's classic though, man. It is. I mean, aren't those refreshing on a hot day? You ever got to have just a hot day? And you're like, man, I just want something like cool off a little bit. You go get one of those bad boys. That's some good shit, man. Dude, I'm telling you.
I can tell you, the last time I had McDonald's ice cream, I was probably 6 years old.
It's a nice treat every once in a while. I mean, you can't eat it all the time. It's not going to be that good. And it's pretty bland, to be quite honest with you. But it's just like a nice little, when you get your McDonald's, you get a cone with it. They usually give you the cone first. You sit there, suck down that cone while they get the rest of the food out for you. It's a good way to do it, man. It's a good thing to do on a hot summer day. Not so much here in fall. Might be a little too cold for it. All right, let's see what time we got here. So, all right, we're at 8:45. I think what we're going to do, let's video dump the rest of the day, baby. What do you say? Because I think the rest of the stuff I got is, the rest of the stuff I got's a little too intense, a little too heavy. So I think we'll just dump these videos. I got some from yesterday. They're a little long, some of these videos. So, all right, let's see what I got here. Let me pull up my folder here. Let's see. I'm peeping in over the Nugget Man says, I think Dumb is hungry tonight. Is it that obvious? I'm definitely hungry tonight, man.
I'm starving. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
So, real quick, Mikey, do you remember this lady?
Yeah, dude, crazy Viking lady too.
Yes, that's why I played it for you. It turns out that she's actually a big-time Vikings fan too. I guess she lived there for a long time and then moved to LA, and has been there for the past 20 years, and now she's
she was on Pat McAfee today.
Was it today or yesterday that she was on? Was it?
One of the days. I saw the clip from it, and everyone and Pat McAfee was saying that 2 guys on the show thought that she was an industry plant.
She was on TMZ too. I actually found the interview for her. I think they talked to her today because Pat McAfee talked to her yesterday. So here's a little bit of it. I don't think it's kind of long, to be honest with you. So I don't think we'll play the whole thing, but here she is talking about it.
I am a little bit in shock. It's been a whirlwind. I'm kind of low key. I cheer for my team, and that's what I do. I've always done.
She's low key. That was the least low key performance I've ever seen of anything. Yeah, dude, I can imagine what she's like when she thinks she's not being low-key.
The interview I saw with her, she was talking about she does the same type of cheering at her kids' sporting events.
It's so insane. She loses her mind. Elbows is what I call her now because of you. That's what I love. See, that's the difference between us and the Pat McAfee show. I'm trying to have the positive vibes. The first thing you did when you saw her was, look at those fucking elbows. They're like, what a fan. They're like, what a great fan. Look at that enthusiasm. They're just being like, and you're like, those fucking
I was looking at them elbows and them flared out nostrils, bro. You fucking shove a marble up them things.
Here she is. She goes on.
That and to be able, during the game, I kept getting messages and I wasn't looking at them because I'm like, okay, I'm in this game. And then when I finally heard that it made it on Monday Night Football, I was like, okay, whatever, it's not a big deal. And then I started getting messages, and then I was a little bit shocked. But it's been a whirlwind. It's been kind of fun outside of my normal routine. Getting the kids to school this morning was a little bit insane. And hoping that, you know, their friends treat them good today, knowing that they have a crazy mom.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it's been a little bit different of routine, and it sometimes it's kind of fun because, you know, diehard fans to be able to recognize as a diehard fan is kind of neat. They tell us.
Hell yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Can you imagine how cool that would be if you would go to that Vikings game, dude, and they put you on camera just losing your mind and headbutting your dad and all that kind of stuff? Like, how cool would that be?
Oh, dude, I'd love it. Be in my glory. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm having dreams about it.
Well, travel is expensive, Mikey. I know you said you're already spending a lot of money to fly on your hotel rooms and all that stuff. It's a very expensive trip for you. Now, I did find a video that I think might help you save a little bit of cash, my friend. Check this out. I don't know if you're flying Frontier, but this might help you. There's no sound in this, by the way. Now, the first time you looked at that picture, I'm assuming you thought that was just her. This is the lady with the big old butt, with the Brazilian butt lift, right? You just see this
I thought
picture.
It was the worst Brazilian butt lift I'd ever seen. Like,
that's probably because Mikey, it was her clothes stuffed in her pants so she could save some money because her personal bag was too big. So there's a way you can save some cash, dude. You can just stuff all that into your dumper, into your pants, and just let everybody know. Well, I just got a Brazilian butt lift. Go fuck yourself. This isn't my clothing back here. You can just tell everybody you got a badonkadonk.
Yeah.
Are you any updates for the trip? Have you figured out? Have you located? Are you guys gonna go to a steakhouse? Is there anything that you guys?
I was looking up. Well, my father's not big into steaks and stuff like that. He's more of a burger place guy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking up the best burgers in downtown Minneapolis and in the Twin Cities area and stuff like that. Places close to there, and just like overall, like best places to visit. I told my father, I was like, dude, I tried to get like a field tour because I'd assume that like a day before a home game they would have like the stadium tour and stuff like that, but they don't do the stadium tours like that. It's only certain weekends of the year.
Oh,
so we couldn't get any stadium tour or nothing like that. But yeah, I just found out too. My buddy that's going, he bought a parking pass.
Nice.
So he's driving in from St. Paul the morning of the game, and he's going to be parking in a place where they can tailgate a little bit.
Oh,
and
nice.
I forgot to send you. Damn it. There was this dude on TikTok named Sir Death, and we're going to his tailgate.
Oh, Vikings guy?
Yeah, I wanted you to show the TikTok of his place.
Oh, it popped up right away. Sir Death Vikings. It popped right up. All right, so let's Sir Death Vikings TikTok. I can pull that up. That'll take me 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. Renovation project. Is that him?
Dude, you want to know a crazy story about Carl?
That's his name. So how did you...
Carl Heinrich.
Do you know Carl?
I've been friends with him on Facebook for a long time.
Yeah.
He was the vice president of the VWO, the Viking World Order. The people
whoa. Say that again. I'm sorry.
He was the vice president of the Viking World Order, the fan group that you try to get into. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get into it?
They treated no, I didn't get into it. I didn't. We didn't even try. You got to go to home games. It's like the dog pound or something.
Okay.
But so if you Google Carl Heinrichs, it'll say what he got arrested for. He was one of the biggest drug traffickers in Minnesota. He got popped with like 330 pounds of marijuana, transporting it over state lines. And he did like 5 years in prison, and he just got out.
And he's back.
And now he's back to tailgating and wearing his dope ass helmets.
I think I got a video of him right here. This is Sir Death, Mikey's idol. I had to mute it because he's playing Jay-Z in the background. So There he is. Is that him?
This is the tailgate we're going to. Dude, his tattoos are the dopest tattoos I've ever seen.
There you go. So that's what you can expect, Mikey. Big giant J's going around like that. That looks like a lot of fun.
I can't wait to go to this tailgate, dude. It doesn't see. Look at the difference. Look at the difference between a Vikings tailgate
and a Bills
tailgate. Look how calm it is. Nobody's drunk. Nobody drinking out of bowling balls. Nobody doing anything crazy, putting people through tables. There's a bunch of people smoking weed, playing video games, and having a good time. Sharing
you wouldn't like a
kielbasa,
Browns. You wouldn't
curds,
like a
bro.
You wouldn't like a Browns tailgate then, because that shit gets fucking crazy, man. I mean, there's people fighting. There's fucking footballs getting thrown at people's faces. There's people jumping off the top of, like there are people doing table jumps at ours too. I mean, they jump off the top of. I've seen people jump off the top of my old business partner had a bus. He jumped off the people jump off the top of the bus. That's one of my.
There's a bunch of Vikings fans that are doing that too. I mean, any fan base is doing that.
That is actually one of my little personal favorite moments in my life, in my existence on RMG, is MGK had come on RMG, and he was sick, and so he couldn't perform for us. But we did a tailgate down at before a Browns game, and he showed up at the tailgate, and I basically said, "Look, I'll play a backing track for you if you get up there and fucking rap for us." And he did. He went up and he fucking sang. I can't remember if he did Wild Boys or Till I Die. I can't remember, but it was fucking great. He just jumped up and did. And this was when before he was megastar MGK. He was still Cleveland big and just starting to go big with now he would have laughed in my face, I'm sure. But at that point, like he did with the time I tried to get him to smoke weed with me. So. But that moment was actually pretty cool when I actually talked him into doing that. It was really sweet. It was a great.
Hell yeah.
So. I see Crooked Orchids has made it. She said way late, but yo, what's up? Welcome, appreciate it. Glad to have you here. You're literally 5 minutes away from the end of the show, but hey, I'm just kidding. I'm glad to have you. All right, what other videos did I have for tonight?
Dude, are we doing members only tomorrow night?
I am on the fence right now because it all depends on how much work I get done tomorrow during the day.
Oh, because you got a lot of wedding prep for 3 days in a row.
3 days worth of music and stuff to pull. So, but you know what? I'm planning on getting up early. I'm going to end probably on time tonight so I can get to bed early to make sure that I can get up early and get all that stuff done. So I guess having said that, Mike, you were talking about your buddy's going to be driving to that thing. I hope he doesn't drive like this guy. This is in Florida. Keep your eye on the upper right part of the screen as this happened in a canal. I think it was in Cape Coral, Florida. So I don't know if you saw that. There's a car just comes. So there's just this little ass
Dominic
turn.
Toretto right there. Look like a fucking Hellcat, dude.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Fast and Furious 11 right now. That car's going to turn into a submarine in a second.
That's pretty good. But yeah, you could see, like, if you ever go in like little neighborhoods and you wonder to yourself, why do they put a guardrail at the end of the street? Who's going to do that? Like, go ahead.
Even further, what did they hit that first car in front of it? Or were they racing? They're racing.
Oh, maybe that's what it is, and he just loses it around the turn.
Yeah, dude, they're racing.
Oh, well, that would make more sense then. Okay, so this guy comes around, he loses it around the turn.
That dude almost lost it. You can see him dipping. You can see the outside of the car so far. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on, let's zoom up. Let's get a close up of it.
That dude ran a perfect corner. The dude in the Challenger did not.
Yeah, he didn't leave him any room. You got to leave room. He pushed him off the track. That's a violation in F1, Mikey. You either got to give up the track position if you're the outside guy, or because you're going to end up in the drink.
That's like a one-lane road they're on.
No, I know.
I know.
I'm joking.
But I tell you what, that dude behind him being on his bumper like that dude in the Challenger was like, I can make this corner. Whoop, nope, I can't.
Well, that'll tell you, I'll see, in my neighborhood, there's, little guardrails on the ends of some of the streets, and I think to myself, I'm like, who the fuck is going to drive fast enough that you need a goddamn guardrail over there? Now I know why. Just because there's idiots that do idiot stuff like this and drive their cars.
Looked like. That's how fast I was going when I drove my Pontiac into that rock and almost hit that person's house.
Yeah. Did you notice that there was a person that almost got hit too? There's this person just standing there by the edge of the lake and then looks up, hears cars squealing and runs the other way.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's a pretty nice car to dump in that drink too. That would suck.
Oh, dude, that's fucking.
That's got a hood scoop and everything too. So, oh wait, I think it showed what both of those cars were on that little clip right there. Oh yeah, there we go. You're right, Mike. You called it.
Mercedes.
They got them both driving on both sides of the
E-Class.
street. Yep. Aha, that makes sense now because those things move. It's got looks like got a little ground effects in the front there, and then it led to that.
Well, that Mercedes is nice. I just finished driving with one in Forza, and I tell you, they do stick to the road really nice.
That's cool. Yeah, so you're having fun playing Forza? It's good stuff?
Can't stop, dude. I've just played, well, I'm about 25%. Dude, I got a question for you. How the hell do I turn off my PS5?
There you tap the PS5 button, and it'll bring up that little thing on the bottom. When you navigate over to the right, there's a little power thing. Look for the little circle with the dot. It took me a while to figure that out too, because I was kept holding it down, thinking that was the way to do it, and you just tap it, and it brings up the little thing at the bottom. So that's funny that you had the same problem I did. I couldn't figure that shit out.
So you got to remind me of something. I'll give a little B5 update next time we do a members only.
Oh, we got a B5 now? Oh, hell yeah.
No, well,
nice.
B5. Isn't that that name of my ex?
Yes. Oh, that's right. So you have an update with her. All right. Members only update. All right. Perfect. Oh, keep that in mind. So maybe then tomorrow night, hopefully. Maybe we do a short show and then do it tomorrow night. So
it's football tomorrow night, too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if we want to be too up late. Scott, up too late. Scott78 said, Mikey, you can't handle a real tailgate. That's the problem. And I missed a superfan donation earlier.
A real tailgate wouldn't be able to handle me.
Well, sober you that can handle. Drunk Mikey, maybe not so much.
I wouldn't be able to stand it.
Shout out to Charlie Reck, superfan donation. Thank you very much, Charlie Reck. I appreciate it very much. Sorry I missed that earlier. I don't know how I overlooked that, but I want to say thank you very much for sending that in. You're the man. Good looking out. 9 o'clock's Mikey med check for you, my friend. That is your 9 o'clock. Have you decided you're going to take the alcohol one?
No.
No. Okay. That's it. Okay.
No.
So there's the update, but we know he's going to take them. So, or not going to take them. So there's your update. No, not taking the meds.
No, I'm taking the important ones.
I don't know. I think you got to take that one though too, man. It's too risky. You got to take that other one. You're playing with fire, my dude. Makes me nervous. Makes me nervous.
I understand. And I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, only because I care. Yeah, for sure. So, all right, guys. I think that's going to wrap things up for us tonight on another dumb show. Like I said, I want to try to stay on time this evening. That way I can wake up early tomorrow to get all my wedding stuff done to make sure that we can have a great show tomorrow night. So, that's
Shane Gillis.
I will not do that tonight because I'm literally going to wrap this up, eat, and go to bed. There's no chance I'm going to watch any TV beyond just however long it takes me to eat. So, all right, bro. I love you. Thank you. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out tonight. It was a good time tonight. Thanks for the laughs. All right, guys. That is going to wrap things up for us tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming and joining us. And again, this issue is specially dedicated. I saw Phil Crevices in there earlier ask if we could dedicate this episode to Aussie Sam. So I have done that. I went back and I edited all of the description for tonight. And this episode is officially dedicated to Aussie Sam. We're sorry we lost you. And hey, man, keep riding that motorcycle up in the sky, as they say, or whatever. Ride with the angels or whatever. You got wings on your bike now. All that shit they say. Alrighty, guys. Thank you to everybody who watched tonight's episode. If you guys have not had a chance to hit the thumbs up tonight, please do that. It is very, YouTube loves all the interactivity. So as soon as you guys hit that thumbs up, YouTube starts going, yay, I want to share it with everybody else. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up on tonight's video if you liked it. If you don't, then go fuck yourself. Don't hit it. I'm kidding. Don't hit anything. That's going to wrap things up for us tonight. Like I said, I am aiming to be back live at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Again, it all depends on how much work I can get done before my wedding, because I had a lot of revisions today. And I've been working on next week's stuff to try to stay out ahead of it. So hopefully I can get everything done in time. Usually when I am up early, I could and no maintenance guys in here causing any trouble like I had, not causing trouble, but going in and out and distracting me like they were all last week. So I think I should be able to get it done. So plan on being back live at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern tomorrow. You guys know the drill. We'll be back then. I look forward to talking to you then. If you were partying with us, enjoying, if you had a couple cold ones for Aussie Sam, make sure you guys don't get on your motorcycles. Don't go anywhere. Stay at home. You know the drill. Even if you've been doing the lavender, just stay home and call it a night. Just like I'm going to do. I'm out of here. See you.